It's officially make or break in my footy career. If I don't make it this season, I'm done. I can't continue trying to get promoted and not getting promoted from Division 8. So we've gone big. If you didn't see what happened in Season 9, we started off horrifically. I was in Morocco. I could not access my Footium because I was in another country and I didn't know all the... Basically, I had all my details saved here and I just couldn't get on to Footium, basically. So I started in the relegation zone. We managed to climb our way to 5th. I'm really proud of the lads. So now we're going into Season 10. We're starting off 5th and we've got a new league to start with. And I thought, you know what? I have been trying to get out of Div 8 now for 3 seasons. This is it. This is make or break. I have to make it out of Div 8 and this is how we're going to do it. I'm actually quite excited by it as well. This is how I plan to do it. With these boys. We have gone... I'll zoom in as well because I know sometimes it's... a little bit zoomed out for some of you guys because I have a big monitor, so like if you're watching on phone it's probably going to be really small. We have gone and signed 7 brand new players. The lowest rating of these players, by the way, being 40, all of them being bronze. Let's add them all to the club and let me show you what the plan is. I'm changing the formation a little bit, I'm changing strategy a little bit. I'm hoping these boys are enough to get me over the line in Division 8 into Division 7. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm going to go to a 3-4-3. That's the plan. A 3-4-3, and we have got some major players here. So, Garcia up top, 48 rated centre forward. Yes, please. Thank you very much. I also have a backup centre forward in 45 rated Lille. Just in case we need a backup, he's there. Just in case. That is like a backup. We also have J. Romero, 49 rated centre midfield. So now my centre mids are 44 and 49 rated. S. Maher at right mid, 46 rated. Like these ratings in Div 8 are huge. Sunday, 40 rated. So now my entire midfield line has a minimum rating of 40 and almost 50. We have 2 new centre-backs as well. 50 rated Morgan is going in at right centre-half. We have 48 rated Leon. So now my back line is full bronze. We've got 40 rated Quintana, 48 rated Leon, 50 rated Morgan. You see this team has already improved massively. Now, we also have Lille, who's a 24 rated right forward. It's not massively high rated, it really isn't. But I've gone with him there anyway, just because it's another bronze in there. And then Yehia is a 30 rated left forward. I said 90 rated, 30 rated left forward. But it also means that our depth now is way better as well. So in terms of depth, we have got Sidibe, who can play left and right mid. He's going to go on the bench. He's going to be depth there. We've got Edwards, who can play centre mid or attacking midfield if we want to change formation throughout the season. He can go on the bench as well. In terms of the rest of our depth, we've got Kuta, who's a great right winger, 41 rated, another bronze there. We have got 36 rated Bion as a centre forward. He can go on the bench as well. In terms of our defensive depth, 38 rated Kouassi as a defender depth option is huge. And of course, we'll go Castro on the bench as well, just in case for some reason our keeper gets injured. Now, the only thing that I don't have is a really strong captain. 78 rated leadership is not amazing, but we'll go for it. I think this team will be enough to get out of Division 8, right? Like having an average rating here of like in the 40s for most players. My goalkeeper's still not massively high rated. And you know, the left forward and right foot aren't massively high rated, and I could potentially change things up, maybe go with a 4-4-2. We'll have a look into that at some point, but I'm quite happy with that, to be honest. I'm quite happy. I think that is a very, very, very strong team. And if this team can't get me promoted this season, I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know what we're going to do. Somehow, Deansty Rangers stayed in the division from last season. In terms of the rest of the teams that I recognise, is pretty much just Deansty, Baxby Park, Hortland, Ston Rovers, Waltby Stave, Colding Rangers, South City, and East Athletic were all in my division last season. Dean State are a good team. They've got a good set of players. Majority bronze. They're going to probably be my strongest competition next season. They don't have a huge amount of depth, but they've got a good amount of players there. I think they'll be my strongest competition. We also obviously lost some players due to retirement and things like that, which is not ideal. So over the course of last season, Heinz Klein is retired. This one is the main one. Shirakawa retiring is actually brutal. Like, he was one of my best players, a 50 rated left back. Unfortunate, but that's kind of how it goes. We did lose quite a few players from retirement. I don't know how many players are retiring next season. So Walter Bauer retires. Jorge Perez retires. Yeah, so Jorge Perez, Walter Bauer, and then Bob Webb. Realistically, none of those players are massively... I'm not massively worried about losing either of those players, to be honest. Bauer's the only one that is not great because he's actually not a bad depth option. But considering we just brought in a bunch of decent players, I'm quite happy. So that's kind of what we're going with. I might change things up at some point and go, like, I wanted to see if there was a way I could go with, like, I thought this would be left wing, right wing, because then we've obviously got Kuta at right wing, who's 41 rated. Yeah, he is a higher rated left wing as well. I don't think there is an option to do that, though. I want one that's got midfielders and wingers. And I don't think there's an option to do that, unfortunately. Yeah, it doesn't look like there is. It doesn't look like there's an option to do that. 4-3-3 attack doesn't have wingers, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think we can get wingers and midfielders. So I think we're going to have to be running this. But I'm happy. I think this is a very, very strong team. And like I said, if this does not get me promoted, I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I have no idea what to do, but I'm quite excited. Obviously, the first games of this season start on the July 31st. There's a link down below if you want to try out Footium. Now's the time to get involved. I would highly recommend checking it out. If you go to their Discord and say that I am your referrer, I referred you to the game, you'll also get a free little reward as well, and so will I. So make sure you check that out. Make sure you take advantage of all the little free rewards you can get. But until then, basically, we just kind of got to wait. My academy's looking kind of strong as well. There are a few players that I would be relatively interested in here. Maybe like, if I didn't already go and buy some players there, Baraza and Arata would have been interesting. Realistically though, like at this point, maybe Yakubu's the only one I'd be interested in, but I don't even really need a goalkeeper, to be honest. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I've made some huge signings. We've made some massive additions, and I'm hoping and praying it's enough to get me over the line. I don't know if it will be or not, but we will find out. It should be. That team, in my opinion, is good enough to compete in Div 7, let alone Div 8. So we shall see. Anyway, lads, thank you very much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like down below. Subscribe if you guys are new around here. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.